Hi there and welcome. This is Mary with My Beautiful Mess. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a quick little intro of my 2020 planners. A little lineup for you guys to see what I'm personally using this year. So I'm going to start with the one I'm most excited about, and that is my fitness planner. I have a lot of weight to lose, and I'm really going to try to make that my 2020 goal. I really hope I succeed at this, but I'm using an old planner that I've had for a while, and I'll be honest, I've done a month or two in and then stopped. But I did a full video on how I put this together and kind of organized it. I basically took a video of my setup. So if you want to see that, I will drop the link in the description below. But it's not the Healthy Hero kind of planner. It actually has kind of a different setup. It's the older setup. And to be honest, I kind of like this one better because I think you have more space for your meal planning, and that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on. You have a regular monthly, and then you have your weekly, and I love that you have this progress kind of selfie, like how do you feel, what was successful, what wasn't successful. I prefer this layout a little better than the Healthy Hero. I like both for different reasons, but I'm going to use this because I already have it. So that is going to be my fitness planner. I've considered throwing some wellness in. Right now, I actually have a separate wellness planner. I've done some videos before. You can find them on my channel, kind of how to use the wellness planner if you're unfamiliar with it. I love the wellness planner, and I love kind of having a separate planner. I may kind of Franken-plan some wellness stuff in with my main planner, which I'll show you. But this is the wellness planner that I have, and I personally love it. This is the big planner. I really love using this, and this is an 18-month planner. I've been using this for a while. You can see all my little spreads. And just because you're doing wellness doesn't mean you have to use wellness stickers by any means. So anyway, I've been using this. I've neglected it a little bit over Christmas. I did a Christmas spread, but that was the only Christmas spread I did. That was the only thing I did in December because look, I had no time for myself, and it kind of I filled out this week and then it never happened. And that's okay. Just pick up where you left off. But this is an 18-month planner. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually probably going to pull out the 6 months that I have already passed by and make this a little lighter. And so I'll be using this for wellness. It's really important for me to focus on wellness, especially I think if I'm going to do the weight loss plan, because honestly, I'm an emotional eater. And so I think that working through my emotions and taking care of myself spiritually and mentally will ultimately help my weight loss goals. So I'm going to focus on my wellness planner. I'm going to try to commit myself to do better about that. Then I have my social media planner. And I also have a video of the setup on my channel. I can drop that link in the description as well if that's something you want to see. This actually came in the Be Happy box, and the last one here in the wintertime. And honestly, it was one of my favorites. You get this beautiful, beautiful happy planner, and it is kind of the dashboard layout. I use this as my social media and blog planner. If you followed along for any amount of time, I also run a mom blog, and I have lots of happy planner stuff on there, lots of tips and freebie inserts and things you can print out for your planner. So please go there and subscribe. I will leave the link below so you can check out my blog. But this is like a Mod Podge. And you'll see if you go watch my video for the setup, you'll see kind of how I put this all together. But I have like my monthly and I have my weekly. This is kind of what my weekly ends up kind of looking like. And I use this to plan my YouTube, my blog, all my social media accounts. So this is like the current week that I've done. I've got like next week ready to go. I normally plan a few weeks in advance, but I really love this. I tried using the dashboard as like my main catch-all last year, I think. And I got like a few months into it and just did not like it. I love using my main catch-all as like a decorative planner. And the dashboard was kind of hard for me to decorate. But I think since my blog planner is very functional and like there's very little decoration that I need, I think I'm going to love using the dashboard as my blog planner. So I'm excited for this. Very, very excited. And if you, like I said, if you wanted to see the setup, I will include that in the link below. Next, yes, there's more. Next, I use a mini. And I love to use my mini. I keep this in the car, in my purse. And I've had a lot of new people ask me, why do you keep a mini? Like, won't you have to just put everything in twice? Let me be honest, my mini planner is a lot more functional than it is decorative. I do decorate it. I am really bad, and I tried for years. Before I did the Happy Planner, I tried using my phone to keep track of things, and I just could not do it. I just could not get into the electronic part. I need pen and paper. Like, that's just me. So I decided basically to use this, and I keep it in my purse all the time. I have like a little folder to keep like, receipts, and I have, some sticky notes to write some stuff down. And I basically just kind of use this to write things down. I have got a few weeks that are already kind of decorated. But really, this is quite functional for me. It's more to just jot things down for me while I think of them when I'm out of the house. And then on Sundays, I kind of sit down and I go over what I need to put into my main catch-all for the week. And that's what I'm going to show you next. So my main catch-all is these, I see it has like two different names. I knew it as the Homestead, and then some people were calling it Bloom Where You're Planted. This beautiful planner was actually kind of the closest thing to the farmhouse planner. And if you've been planning for a couple of years, you know which beautiful planner I'm talking about. They came out with a farmhouse planner. It was gorgeous. It muted colors, and I mean, it even had like shiplap in it. It was so pretty. So, not actual shiplap, pictures of shiplap. Let me be specific. So, so this is going to be my main planner. This is an 18-month planner. So I've been using it since July this past year. I do love it. It's got a lot of muted colors, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's very like kind of Frankenplanned. It's got like some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shades to it. But I kind of did add a lot of my own flair to it, and I added stuff that I like to it. I added like a budget section, and I love using like the meal planning sheets and putting that in there for me. I put in lots and lots of different note paper. I mean, this is from like the mom planner like a year or two ago, and I loved the sheets. I barely used them because I loved them so much. And I put some hourly stuff in there, and it's just kind of like a mishmash of like all the things that I love. I have a thing here for like my family calendar. I love that they came out with this with the Supermom a couple years ago. I love being able to see, I put my kids' schedule in here and my husband's schedule, and I love kind of being able to see it like on a weekly basis. And this is like just a dry erase board, although I will recommend, if you use these dry erase boards, not to use a dry erase pen. It can kind of get smudged when you use it. So I actually prefer like the wet erase markers because it stays on until you actually like wet it and take it off. You don't have to worry about it like smearing off. So, and then I have, don't know why that's on there. And then I have like sticky notes and stuff. And and like a little envelope and things for like receipts and things I don't want to lose. So this is my main catch-all. It is a vertical. I think someone asked me the other day what kind of planner it is. It is a vertical planner. It does have a vertical layout, and I personally just love the vertical. Like, I think it's so easy to decorate, and I think it just gives you like a lot of white space. Like, I just love the vertical for my main planner. So that's kind of what I'm using. And then the last planner I'm using, yes, there's one more. The last planner I'm using, if you follow along on my blog, you know that we're homeschoolers. So we use the teacher planner as well. And the teacher planners, like the student planners, they are not January to December. They are like July to July kind of thing. So this is a planner. It's actually the same one I used the year before. I think it just had like a different cover. But you know, I have my sticky notes, and then I have my annual schedule, and I love adding the, the only problem with printables is they don't kind of stick in very well. But I have like a couple of the wet erase boards in here as well. And the teacher planner, you know, you don't have to use it as a teacher planner, but let me show you like some of the spreads here. So they have more of like square boxes. I know some people who use this as their catch-all, and they just, you have the days of the week here, and they just kind of label this into different things. So they do like, maybe one is work, and one is school, and one is the kids, and you know, and so they just kind of use it that way. Maybe one is social media, but they do it that way. So that's another option that you could use. You don't have to actually use it as a school planner, although I will tell you that like the dividers and stuff like that are definitely like school oriented. But hey, it's about functionality. Like, if it works for you, then you use it how it works for you. So anyway, there we go. There's just a quick little video of what I'm using this year. I am very excited to try out a lot of these planners. Sometimes, you know, there's going to be years where planners speak to you, and other times where maybe you aren't totally in love with some of them, but I still recommend, you know, giving them a try. And I think sometimes you might actually grow to love them a little bit. So thank you very much for watching. Those are my planners. Before you leave, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for future videos.